Hey you guys, welcome. My name's Liz. I'm the owner of eBizwithLiz. Today I wanted to talk about some of my favorite tools that are free. I know there are a lot of softwares out there and they can get pretty expensive, so I wanted to provide some free tools that I'm using on a daily basis and work really well. So if you want to learn more, keep on watching. We're going to hop in and I'll show you how to use them.
All right, so the first tool I want to talk about today is eGrow. It's a great market research tool and it has a great Chrome extension that is completely free. You can just go ahead and download it right here. If you want the additional features, they are available, but as you can tell, it's really cheap and it's a great software. Okay, so I just searched air fryer and then they have the Chrome extension. You just pop up and it gives you all the information. One thing I like about this is it gives you the net, so it would be the price minus Amazon's FBA costs. So all you would have to do is add your additional costs, like the manufacturing costs and the shipping costs. And it's a great tool to kind of give you a good idea if the market's good. It gives you an opportunity score and then a listing quality score, which I also really like. It also gives you the weight, who's the seller. I will add a screenshot of the tools compared side by side with the data, and you will find that eGrow has very accurate, right in the middle information. I found that JungleScout was either on the lower or higher end, and same with Helium 10, but eGrow seems to be right in the middle of both of those two. So definitely download this. It's a great free resource. So what do you have to lose, right? So the next two I wanted to talk about is Gems by Helium 10. It's a keyword embedding URL tool. So pretty much if you are going to drive outside traffic, so traffic off of Amazon, you want to be embedding your URL with keywords that you are trying to rank on. This is completely free. It just generates the URL for you using the keywords that you want. Manny, the owner of Helium 10, has a great video on this already, so make sure you watch that before. Another one I really like is add to cart. So let's say you have an Instagram story. You can just link this and then have them swipe up to add to cart. And it's a really seamless process and it just makes it quick without having to go through too many steps. So also an awesome tool. There's a few other ones in there that you can also check out. Okay, so the next tool that I am loving is Google Keyword Planner. Even though Google Keyword Planner is built around Google's search engine, I find that the data really correlates with Amazon. So I go to find new keywords and then I'm going to type in air fryer. We're just going to go along with the one that we've been using. So now it's going to show you the range of monthly searches. Remember that this is based on Google's search engine, but I find that it correlates really well with Amazon's search engine as well because they bounce off of each other. There is one thing though, the bid prices will not be the same. So you'll have to go into Seller Central and then import these keywords. But it's a great tool to just look at to see if there is the volume there. Okay, so next you will click download keyword ideas. You will copy and paste that into Seller Central and make sure the bid prices aren't outrageous for those keywords. We don't want to have bid prices over like $2 because, you know, if you get 4 or 5 clicks, there goes your profit margin, or even less, you know. So we want to have bids that are generally lower. So definitely check that out, but you'll need to have Keyword Planner and Seller Central to do that. All right, the next tool I have is one of my very own. I created it a long time ago because I was constantly, you know, plugging everything in and doing the math. I'm a big Excel junkie, like I use it every day. So I created a profitability calculator. You can just go to free tools at eBizwithLiz.com. And it is going to be your first one. So I have a ton of free tools on eBizwithLiz. Anytime I find something that I like, I'm throwing it up there right away and letting you guys know about it. So definitely check those out. You can just go to eBizwithLiz.com/tools. I'm only covering 5 today, but I think I have like 10 or 15 in there. Super great stuff, so definitely check that out. So my profitability calculator is actually my first one. It's the first thing I added because I had been using it forever, and I was like, you know what, I need to upload this so that you guys can use it. If you guys have used the FBA calculator that Amazon provides, this is really similar to it, but it goes into more detail and it adds in additional factors. So you can just go to free tools and then download it. All right, and once you've downloaded it, there are only 8 cells that you need to edit. So it makes it super straightforward. You only edit the yellow cells. So I break it down by unit, and then it gives you the number of units to break even, return on investment, profit margin. It goes a little bit more in depth than the FBA calculator, so it's definitely a great tool to use, especially when you are looking at buying a new product. You get all of your manufacturing costs, your shipping costs, plug this in, and it's going to give you a breakdown of if this is actually going to be profitable. I would recommend a profit margin of at least 40 to 50%. You can get away with like 20 to 30, but remember, you are going to be investing in advertising and getting your keyword ranking up there, and that's going to cost a little bit more. So it would be nice to have a little bit more wiggle room. Overall, this is one of my favorite tools. You only have to edit 8 things, and it's super straightforward, and it gives you all your numbers broken down, and it's just super easy to use. So definitely check that out. You can just download it at eBizwithLiz.com. All right, the next tool I freaking love and use every day is PhotoScapeX. You just download it, it's completely free, and it's a great substitute for Photoshop if you don't want to throw out $200. You kind of have to play around with it. There's no tutorials on how to use it, but it's freaking phenomenal. You can't find anything better. I've really looked. So pretty much like anything that I add on Instagram, my YouTube thumbnails, they all use this. So you can, let me just show you. So you can just create a new background. It lets you put in your pixels, or you can open up, let's see, open up an existing project. So let's see, I'll open up this one. So you can insert images over it. So, you know, the layering process, declick things, you know, just play around with it. And then like, boom, add me in there. With the text, you can transform it. Arc. Add shadows to it. I highly recommend PhotoScapeX. It's a great free software. It's like a hidden gem. And I don't think a lot of people know how to use it. There's no tutorials on YouTube. So if you guys are interested in a quick tutorial on how I use it, I'd be happy to do that. Just let me know in the comments below. Out of any of the tools that I've talked about today, PhotoScapeX is my favorite. I use it every day, multiple times a day. So definitely go download it.
All right, you guys, that's all I have for you today. If you found those tools to be helpful and you would like to learn a little bit more about how to use them, you can go to eBizwithLiz.com/tools. I also have a bunch of free articles and additional tools there. Anytime I find a free tool that I like, I'm adding it to the website right away and letting you guys know about it. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing. I'd appreciate it. I will be back next week with a new video. See you guys later.